Hello, parents. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Tanya, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel where we share very important STEM related information, STEM activities geared more towards elementary kids, and sometimes we throw a little bit of middle schooler activities out there, and also just parenting experiences. I'm on a journey to develop my kids and grow my kids into STEMers, and I hope you are also. So this video is going to be geared more towards kind of the overall the umbrella of what is STEM. So to look forward, we got to go back a little bit, all right? So I'm going to do this in kind of a six-part series just to make sure I try to cover everything that I've researched, and there's so much information out there when it comes to STEM education and developing children and the importance of STEM education and how it has evolved and what the future look like for our children. It is up to us to decipher and go through and kind of comb through all that information and find relevant stuff for our kids, right? So part one, we're going to be looking at the evolution of education over the past decades, right? So, from traditional classrooms, right, to the introduction of technology and how now we live in a digital world and what role that plays in the classrooms, okay? Because this is no secret that technology is here and it's here to stay, and all of us parents and wise ones who are resistant to technology, please believe that our children are not, right? They live in a world that's all they know. So it's our job to help them navigate technology, use technology to their benefit, and don't let technology use them, right? That is our job. Okay. So, part two, we're going to jump right into preparing our children for the future. What does that even look like, right? We have a future that is unknown. Okay, every single day there's new innovations, there's new knowledge developments, especially when AI hit the scene, threw everyone in kind of this loop of what's going on. Like some people were just kind of circling the hamster wheel, not knowing what to do with AI. Some people thrived and took off on AI. Like where your child is when it comes to AI and using AI. Do they do they fear AI? Do they use it as a benefit, as an enhancement to their learning? Do they use AI to just completely control their lives and take away their brain capabilities, right? We want to make sure our kids understand how to use it to benefit them and not how to be so consumed by it that they don't even know they have a brain. Right. So prepare our kids for the future. What does 10 years look like? What does 20 years from now look like? What does 30 years from now look like when we're, the wise ones? We're going to rely heavily on our children to develop their kids and use information that we've given them to teach the next generation. So, what does that even look like, right? All right, so part three, we're going to go into developing critical thinking, right? Again, like AI as an example. Do you want to use AI to the point where you forget that you have a brain, right? We need to develop critical thinkers and problem solvers. Those are going to be ones who innovate, and those are going to be the ones who execute. Okay, so we have to nurture our children to know how to think, how to question, how to analyze, right? So that's what we're going to discuss. I'm going to give you some tips on how to develop those vital skills at different educational stages: elementary, middle school, and high school. And those are going to be their own individual parts, okay? Because then we're going to go right into, with that, we're going to go into tips for elementary children, right? What do our elementary kids need, right? They need hands on learning. They really explore the world, touching, smelling, tasting. We want to continue to encourage creativity and make sure we're providing that environment and those opportunities for exploration. Those are for our elementary kids. And I'm going to give you some tips on how you can use STEM learning to enhance your child's learning journey. Okay. Then we're going to go right into our middle schoolers. Okay. Which is really just the foundation of who they're going to become as an adult is at that middle school. They kind of made up their mind what they want to be. Middle school is where they determine if they have the mental capacity, the mental strength, socially, okay, intelligence to actually do what they want to do in life. All right. This is the make or break stage in life. It's middle school. Okay. This is where we're going to shape that identity of our middle schoolers. And no, that is not a trigger. That was not meant to trigger anyone. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, again, the make or break. Are you going to be able to do what you set your mind to be in the world? You know, have you set your mind to be a scientist? Do you have the capacity to be a scientist? Right? That is what I'm talking about when I say identity. Okay. We want to encourage teamwork. It's all about collaboration. I know you understand as a parent that the world is made of collaborations to get things done. This is when we teach the kids this. Kind of elementary, we teaching kids that other kids have a voice, right? You are not the only person with an opinion. Someone else has an opinion. Let's listen to them. Okay. Let's see what can we benefit and what can we pull from someone else's opinion that may help shape our progress. Okay. Middle school is collaboration. How can you use that person's opinion and their knowledge and their expertise and their experiences to now move the team forward? Okay. Problem solving discussion. Okay. We want to develop, we want to identify, and then we want to get collaborative, and then we want to solve. Okay. Critical thinking analysis. That is all middle schoolers. Okay. We want to make sure we're start teaching them about diverse perspectives at this age. Okay. Then we're going to go into part 6 and we're going to talk about our high schoolers, right? Our young adults. What do we need for them? I'm going to give you some tips on what you can do as a parent through research, through my research, and through my experience of how you can get your high schoolers prepared for the world using the knowledge that they've gained along the way, their educational journey, and how to empower them to kind of take charge of their lives. And don't be afraid to use your knowledge and seek additional knowledge, right? You're breaking away from the nest, but that doesn't mean that your learning stops. You have to be a lifelong learner. You want to make sure you're really set in that love of learning with your high schoolers. Okay. Not every piece of learning is going to be interesting to them. So our job at that stage is to help them seek out what interests them and take from that middle school advice, seeking out diverse perspectives. Okay. So that is what we're going to dive deep into when it comes to developing our high schoolers, right, in STEM learning, because those are our young adults. Those are the ones who are actually going to take the baton from us and move it forward. Okay. That is what we're here for. Okay. I hope this video has provided you some type of value. Look forward to the 6-part series. Okay. That is going to be coming up next. And I probably won't release them today, right? It's probably going to be an everyday thing. So I look forward to seeing you hit that subscribe button so we can really dive deep into education, parenting, and really enjoying the changes that life is throwing us. People are doing something all the time. What you're going to do? Fight or flight, okay? You're going to roll with it or you're going to get left behind, okay? And we're going to roll with it because that is what STEM amazing parents do, okay? So until next time, please subscribe to the channel and I will see you then. Bye.